Hello and welcome to Duncan Motors. With over 23 years at the same location selling pre-owned vehicles. Here today we have a 2007 Jaguar F-Pace First Edition all-wheel drive vehicle. Fred has done it again and found an extremely rare and sought-after vehicle. So if you're looking for something that is extremely rare, very difficult to find in the States, this is the vehicle for you. Again, this is a first edition. Only 2,000 of these vehicles were made here in the United States, and there's very few in California. So if you're looking for something that has 380 horsepower, V6, turbo, safety features, backup cam, parking assistance, dual exhaust, all kinds of great wonderful features, this is the vehicle you should be looking at. Again, you're looking at the Jaguar F-Pace. It's the sports edition, and as you can see here, you can see the indicators here for the all-wheel drive sports edition. Also, we can see that this is an F-Pace edition, and it's made by Jaguar. Again, these are very sought after. Look at some of the YouTube videos online. This is an extremely rare car, fun to drive, and it's in between a small SUV and a mid-size large SUV. So if you're looking for that right size vehicle that's comfortable, that seats 5 comfortably, this is the vehicle you should be looking at. Now if you look closely, you're going to notice in a minute, I'm going to do a sharp close-up of this car, and you're going to see something. Take a look right here. Notice that clear line right there? That is a clear plastic protection coating on the front end of this vehicle. And what's nice about that is it prevents your damages on rock chips and other things while driving. So that's going to add additional protection to the front end of your vehicle, which is a very nice feature to have. Also, you'll notice that the Jaguar emblem also has a clear plastic protection on it. If you can look closely, you'll see it right there. And that is the protection for the actual emblem. Looking further, you're going to see these beautiful rims here. Yes, those are 18-inch. Those are all-wheel disc brakes. They're designed, that bracelet that you see there allows you to enter the car without a key. It's designed so that if you want to keep your keys in the car when you're going surfing or something like that, you don't have to take your keys with you. There you go. Now, looking at this interior dash, you're going to start noticing something. Notice the flip of the color here, and it turns to red. That is the dynamic sports edition on this vehicle. And what's nice is the odometer cluster changes, showing you the RPM gauges and the odometer and the speedometer on the right hand side. Then you'll notice that it changes back to blue when you're back in normal mode. Again, you have all your controls for your stereo, audio, and phone, and here you have your cruise control and all the other features there necessary for your driving comfort, all in the steering wheel, easy convenience. You have this 10.1-inch screen that allows you to do a variety of different functions, starting with your navigation. If you look closely here, the navigation system set up for you to have it specifically designed to you for your purposes. Additionally, you have this incredible audio setup here. This audio setup is made by Meridian Surround, so this is sound surround system inside your entire vehicle, and it has all the adjustabilities for that particular cockpit of your car. Next on line of the listing of things you hear, you have the camera. Now, watch this. That is a top view of your vehicle with this camera. How they do that, I have no clue. But it actually has a front cam, it has a top cam, and it has a backup cam. Who could ask for anything more? Now, in addition to the dynamic setup that we talked about earlier, here's how you can configure your sports mode to make it feel the way you want it to have. You can actually control your dynamic steering here. Lastly, if we look at these media controls, you're going to see things such as the lighting, and here's the ambient lighting controls, which allows you to control the lighting within the vehicle and also in the dashboard displays. So if you're looking for certain lighting, that's also available in this vehicle. I like this feature a lot because this allows me to do the fuel economy, tire maintenance, and all other features, distance to empty and all that. It's really nice for your gas mileage and controlling your vehicle on a good trip. So there you have it on the controls of the features on this car. And again, this car is loaded with everything. Power locks, power doors, windows, dynamic controls, sports control, normal control, eco mode, parking assist, and much, much more. Again, call Duncan Motors if you're interested in this vehicle. The reason why we're doing such a long video is because there's so much to talk about. Again, you have a knob control for your shifting for your transmission. You have all your sports controls, including a backup cam, as I showed you here. And then if you start looking at these controls, you can see, oh, yep, there you go again. Here's Fred loving this car. He even left his keys in it. I can tell you, he wants to drive this. I think he's trying to keep it for himself. So come to Duncan Motors today and come and grab this car. Look at this beautiful white leather interior that we have in here. You're not going to see anything cleaner than this. This is absolutely designed with that year or less look, with the nice interior, with all the nice features. And if you look into the back side of this car, I'm going to unlock the door real quick, which the power lock controls are right there. We can take a look real quick, and you'll see that it actually has dual climate controls for the front of the vehicle and for the rear of the vehicle. So those are your climate controls. Other features on this car, as you can see, is that beautiful white leather interior, seating for 5. You have a sky roof that, if you look from the top, is beautiful. This is a beautiful panoramic sky roof here. So again, this SUV is comfortable for 5 people, has a nice ride height, and has an automatic rear door. And I wanted to show you this because I like the fact that it has a large spare tire there. You have all the spare controls there. Even though if you're buying this car, you're probably not going to put that in yourself, but at least you know it's there. The other thing too is that it has power lock controls via the remote or even by the buttons. So it's really cool that way as well. Again, this is the Jaguar F-Pace First Edition 2017 Jag here. Looking at this from every perspective, you can't go wrong. You got heated seats, cooled seats, all kinds, and much, much more. Again, call Duncan Motors today at 650-660-8677. That's 650-660-8677. Notice that Jaguar S fascia there? That is absolutely typical of Jaguar. It's something to keep the trend going. This is something that you should look at, so buy. There goes the front cam right next to the Jaguar emblem. You can see the beautiful big 18-inch tires. Call Duncan Motors today. 650-660-8677. Call us.